Welcome to the Diamond K Show. I'm your host, Diamond K, bringing you the latest on the high-profile federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs. As jury selection progresses, new developments are unfolding that could significantly impact this case. Jury selection has proven to be a complex process. This is a high-profile individual. Potential jurors are being questioned about their, knowledge and just how familiar they are with Diddy and the allegations against him. Notably, some jurors have been dismissed due to bias. All right, and this includes one who believed Combs could buy his way out of jail. The court is working diligently to ensure an impartial jury is seated. And, this is definitely a process. In a significant turn, prosecutors have reported that a key witness, referred to as victim number 3, is currently missing and may not testify. This witness was expected to provide crucial testimony alleging decades of sexual exploitation by Diddy Combs. Her absence could weaken the prosecution's case. The defense strategy and the legal team, let's talk a little bit about that. Now, Diddy's defense team, comprising of top-tier attorneys, is preparing for a rigorous trial. Legal experts estimate his defense could cost upwards of $10 million, reflecting the high stakes involved. Diddy is literally fighting for his life. The defense is expected to argue that any alleged sexual activity was consensual. They put out there that Diddy is a swinger and invited third parties into his bedroom. Now, as for the cultural impact and public perception, this trial is much more than just a legal battle. It is a cultural movement. The proceedings are prompting discussions about power dynamics in the music industry and the entertainment field and the accountability of influential figures. I think this is going to be a game changer. Public opinion is divided, with some standing by Diddy and others calling for justice. So what's next? The jury selection is expected to conclude soon, with opening statements scheduled for May the 12th. That is next week. The trial is anticipated to last about 8 weeks, during which time we'll continue to provide updates and analysis. But let me know your thoughts. Of course, that is it for today's episode of the Diamond K Show. Stay tuned for more updates as this landmark trial unfolds. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts on today's developments. We talked about this last year when this really broke, that this trial was coming in May. It seemed like it was so long ago. But now we are here. And it's been months since that first wave of civil lawsuits and federal raids hit Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and in Miami. We remember that. What began as whispers of misconduct has now turned into a full-fledged legal saga. And, jury selection beginning earlier this week. The case has drawn national attention. Federal prosecutors, defense attorneys, and the judge are going through those potential jurors. They're asking tough questions about their biases, their media exposure, and opinions about celebrity cases. Now, it's important for this to happen. This isn't just a formality. The jury will need to be impartial in a case flooded by tabloid headlines, conspiracy theories, and, of course, public outrage. Diddy's legal team is fighting hard to filter out jurors who may have already made up their minds. Now, prosecutors want a jury that won't be intimidated by fame or fortune. So this part of the process is really what is taking days. Now, with this attention that the case gets, let's not forget, it's not just about one incident. Multiple allegations from different women, ranging from abuse to sex trafficking to NDAs and payouts, are all part of a broader narrative that the prosecution is going to try to push. So, what is Diddy facing? At the center of this trial are some serious allegations. While details are still under wraps due to the ongoing investigations, sources suggest racketeering, trafficking, and obstruction of justice are all on the table. If convicted, Diddy is not going to get a slap on the wrist. We're talking about double digits, decades behind bars. Now, let's keep in mind that Diddy has denied everything. He calls this a targeted smear campaign, part of a coordinated takedown of his legacy. He's hired, as I said, some top criminal defense attorneys, and some of his civil cases were settled quickly. The feds are not letting go of this. Beyond the courtroom, the tough questions have been coming up. We've been talking about it. The power, the celebrity, the accountability in hip hop. Some fans are standing by him. Others are saying it's time for the truth to come out, no matter how uncomfortable it is. We watched R. Kelly fall. We saw what has happened to Russell Simmons. And now Diddy is on the hot seat. This trial isn't just about one man. It is about the music industry as a whole. The power dynamics that have gone unchecked for decades. So what's next? Once the jury selection wraps, and like I said, maybe it's going to be next week that we hear the opening statements. Then when both sides lay out their case, we go to testimonies, we go to evidence, and possibly some very big names will take the stand. This trial is going to get messy. The Diamond K Show is going to be here every step of the way. I wish that they allowed cameras in the courtrooms, but this courtroom is they're in the dinosaur age. They don't even want audio in there. So we're going to continue to follow it, though. That's all for today. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, DJ Diamond K, of course, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, The Diamond K Show. Make sure you subscribe there so you do not miss an update. Hit that like button, drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Is Diddy being railroaded, or is this long overdue? My name is Diamond K. Stay informed, stay woke, and I will see you guys next time.